Boom. Are we there yet? There we go. All righty. Hey, everybody. I'm the builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Oh, this cack again. Now we go. What the hell's happened there? I've gotten, guys, something weird's happening here. Hit remove. Why am I getting save? What the hell's going on? For some reason, I'm getting my own audio and I don't normally. That's weird. All right. Whatever, man. Maybe if I, oh no, that's gonna mute me. What the hell, man? No, no. I'm sorry, guys. This is weird. Oh, well, at least no one's watching at this juncture. Um, they said there was some, yeah, I am having issues. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. I'm just gonna have to deal. Okay, now I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? As I said, yes, we can. And what we're building today is the Italeri C-47. Now, why is that doing that? Yeah, there we go. That'll fix it. I was getting my audio. You might even, I don't know. And that's irrelevant. We're building the Italeri C-47. Now, with that, we're at the point where all we've really got to do is put on the wheelbays or the wheels and the engines. Let me start that deckling thing. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we will too. So, to that end, first, caffeine. There's a couple of things I might want to have a goosey gander at here. Oh, yeah. Now, around. Here is our C-47. Let me just move my chair in a bit. Now, something I should do, should have done, in fact, yesterday, but didn't. There's a small bit of painting here on this, and indeed, yeah, won't hurt too. Now, what I also need to do, ouch, give me a moment, somewhere in here. Or did I take it out yesterday? No, I did not take it out yesterday. Jolly good. I tell you guys, I'm getting a bit of the irrits at the moment with StreamYard's doing some weird things. Now, I had some red tape. Now, this red tape is very particular. Not very particular, but it's well suited to this particular purpose. Ah, there it is. In which case, I shall also need something to cut with. Ah, hey, Panther, how you doing? Now, what I'm going to do is this tape is, by my reckonings, the exact width I require for my bitsy yellow. Although, give me a moment. I'm cutting it. Anyway, looking at that, don't think I need to bother, just straighten the line. Oh, yeah, that's what we're gonna do then. Nice and easy. Ah, off to sleepy bobos. Cheesy grin from the big man, if you can name that show. Um, how you been anyway? Good? Oh, I've already asked you that because 'cause it's got not bad, dearie me. Ah, dearie me, Gov. Now once I've gotten this, propeller on, I think we can get stuck onto, wheels, the wheelbase, or actually, do I wanna do a little tidy up there? There's still stuff that we can do with the wheelbase even if I do that tidy up. Um, she's starting to look a bit good. A few other little tidy ups I can do as but I can do that sort of thing mostly as I go along. There is something very cool about the C-47, in my opinion. I guess it's just that, well, it's pretty much an iconic aircraft, isn't it? And anything iconic is cool. Ha! Yeah, autocorrect. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, nobody's friend is autocorrect. Um, I tell you something, I was on YouTube, like, I've been watching YouTube earlier today, and it was rating what they viewed as the top 10 bombers, um, from World War II, and no. Not in my eyes, anyway. I disagreed with in some instances the order. They rated the, B-29 as the best bomber of World War II, and no, not really. Not for the amount of role not for the role it played, which was relative in truth, beyond the dropping of the, Hiroshima bomb and Nagasaki, I guess, pretty minor. Um, one of the things that, stuck with me through the presentation was that it was very clear that the, um, dialogue was being done by AI just because of the way the, certain words were pronounced, the order, um, it was interesting, but, yeah, whoever formed the list knows nothing, I tell you. They rated the Stuka more highly than the Avro Lancaster. Yeah, no. No, 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 son. That's funny. Um, oh, corrected itself to autocorrect. Yeah, but yeah, the, thing I found interesting about the AI element of that, as much as anything else, is because 'cause I'm looking at doing an audiobook, indeed, a few of them, and when I did a course on self-publishing, they were saying, "Well, you can always go down the route of AI." And yes, suppose the other thing they also added was that you also get what you pay for, so maybe there's something in that, but it all it did for me was confirm that, yeah, no, you can still peg AI a mile away. Yeah, you can peg it. You really can. Um, and it's not appealing, is it? It really does detract from what even if the subject matter is interesting to you, I find just nah, 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 nah. Now, as a quick little aside, you'll see this is I'm gonna purchase a piece of wood, probably today, to go underneath here so I've got that nice and rigid. Just gotta work out how deep that's gotta be to, get that happening, and at that stage, all will be well. Yeah, oh, hey, GB, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna move this a bit further around here and just, a little. Alright. I always find the, yellow tip thing on propellers, I don't know if amusing's quite the right word, I can see the practicality of it. Look out, here it comes. But, just as a way of doing it, yeah, I think that's if you're worrying about seeing the yellow, probably, a wee bit too late for you, Sonny Jim. Now while once I'm doing stuff beyond after this, probably gonna tidy up some of the khaki green on the fuselage as well. There we go. Now, if either of you guys would, like to join me on the screen, let me know, and I'll flick the link up. Um, one thing I gotta say is, as a house, 'cause I'm only using 2 household lights here, the lighting's of its own not bad. Um, can get much brighter, of course, by using the, lights in the booth, but it's not essential at this junction. I think that's kinda good. Maybe. Oops. That doesn't matter so much. Yeah, that's the one. Um, what's the other corker? Death may ruin your health. Um, the, yeah, there's some, rather special little numbers on the code. I remember here's one for you. You'll like this, I reckon. Most people get a chortle. There was a time, I don't know, it might even still be, when with reference to a patient's health in hospitals, the term wellness would be trotted out. And anyway, apparently, patients in this particular system, I think it was one of the US states, would be rated on their health based on their wellness quotient. And one patient was found to have a negative wellness reaction. Yep, I'd call that a negative wellness reaction, by golly. Now, all right. Yep. Now, so we've got our propellers coming along. All right. I might as well as just have a quick goosey gander at this one. And where did it wander? Where did it wander? Where do you think it wandered to? Sorry, couldn't help myself. A bit of Aussie. Big fan of Aussie. Sure, I'm not alone on that one. In fact, I know I'm not the other one who has sold as many records as he has. Um, Here we go. Yeah, nice, nice. Um, Actually, here's a similar statement. I'll share with you. Now over here, where in the US it's Republican and Democrat, over here the two major parties are the Liberals and Nationals. Now over here, Liberal is not liberalism progressive. These guys are conservative. Why the hell they call themselves Liberal? Who knows? We digress. And the Labour Party, who as the UK are say in the context of yeah, recent things, that's a very tidy bit of humour right there too. But yeah, so that's the thing. You got a Labour's that typical Labour, Liberal, the Conservatives. At one stage, I was active in the Labour Party. Oh my gosh, first again. Anyway, I remember this guy there. He said to me one day, "You know what the key difference between Labour and Liberal is, mate?" I looked at him, and at this stage, I was, well, let's not be shy, a little naive. I said, "Labour's for the working masses and Liberal represents business." He said, "No, mate, no. The difference is Liberal, they like to fuck you hard and fast. Labor, they like it long and slow." And yeah, or yes. So yeah, um, excuse me while I'm gonna this is gonna keep happening. If that's where I put the paper towels. Didn't think that through. Yes. What's the saying? No one's been that disappointed by 2 inches since Stormy Daniels. Um, ooh, did I just get political? Um, Probably did. Dear, oh dear. It's not something I would ordinarily do, but hey, while we're here, getting a little. The other line I like is actually from, I believe it's one of the Native American chiefs. That's what it's attributed to, as to whether that's actually the case. Um, the line is, right and left wing are 2 wings of the same bird, and sadly, that's pretty much the now, where are we at? Where stop, almost dropped into dog. Here we go, kids. Now, let's have a close look at this undercarriage here. No, looking at that, nah, I ain't tidying that up. I'm looking at that sort of it looks fine. I'm just being a picky prick, and besides, I'm gonna weather it. Anything that doesn't look right, I'll weather I'll deal with by weathering. So on that note, good people, let us get the wheelbays in, or the wheel happening. Now, our first port of call apparently is oh wow, it's that easy. So that let's have a we've got the parts over here. I'll get these propellers out the way. Yes, I will. Yes, I dear. Um, now, so we have here are the main wheel struts, which is where the wheels go into there. No worries. And here we go. Let's have a look at these little parts. Ah, I see, said the blind man. There's like a I'll see if I can get you a good view of this. Now, there we go. As you can see, there's a nice little clip-on well, yeah, pretty much is a don't know about clip-on, but it places it rests nice and neatly onto might have with a if we get these the right way around, there, and that would therefore very easily but wherever whichever it is, I'll have to look closely to whether it's up near the top. Now, just make sure that can we identify which way round? Is there a particular way around they want them? Is the question. Let's have a look. I'll zoom you out. Ooh, yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, oops. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's have a look at these. Mind you okay, they're pretty much the same either side. Um, so that's a pretty sound situation to roll with. There are gonna be some little spots I could tidy up once in position because you can see that obviously we are trimmed there. Um, here in Australia, we have, some really quite draconian, um, laws that were brought in regarding being able to track things like metadata excuse me, I'm just watching in my, stash. Sprue here's the one I'm after. I've got about 4 different sprue cutters. Um, oh, that's golden. That is golden. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll pay that. It's, you see, one of the things you gotta really appreciate when you post that sort of a thing on my live stream is, I have a very dark sense of humour, and I gotta say, look, um, ouch, funny as. There is no that's beautiful. Yeah, nice. Um, Something I'm also waiting for is, not quite gonna be quite as dramatic, but there will be some. There's gonna have to be Rishi Sunak jokes coming out at some stage, you'd think, as far as the hammering that the, Tories copped. So, looking forward to seeing how that rolls out. Um, I mean, Liz Truss deservedly copped the, lettuce leaf reference. Indeed, yeah, they do love it. If the refrigeration is good. Now let's just get this wheel on. There we go. There's one. Um, oh, look, I think I've told you that a mate of mine is married to a Scottish, woman, and Scottish hu different nationalities do seem to have a different, style of humour, you know? Scots certainly have some corkers in my experience. Yeah, I forgot you were Scottish, so, um, well, sure you're not offended, but yeah, of course I should talk to you. Um, should remember that, but yeah. Now, oh, there would have been some corkers, mate. Um, I even remember seeing one about because of course there's, Sunak trying to do his, announcing of the election and, saying how, they're taking our steps forward, rah, rah, rah. The comment I saw made was, yeah, he's gonna organise the country and bring it, back to its, bring it all back, and, he couldn't even organise a bloody umbrella. You think, "Yep, pretty much." I think his cause was helped by, who was the guy, who just lined him up and hammered him with, that's kind that's actually a really nice little setup Italeri had done there. Now I think, um, my best move is just to get these in, let them settle, and then put the next bits on. Now, before I do that, and actually something else I can do, um, is put this little number on. Yeah, I gotta say, by any measure, because I follow politics fairly closely from like around the world. I studied politics when I was at uni, um, not with the view to being a politician. That's what some people think. It's studying more why political events happen, how they happen. My main focus was international politics, but of course that is also affected by domestic politics within nations. Um, anyway, point being now that, um, yeah, the Tories certainly did themselves no favours, was like where I was going with it. Incompetent and buffoon. Oh, yeah, he does. It's not like he's a poor man, is it? Oh, really? Yeah, it's a perspective, isn't it? Um, and they don't get it. The wealthy, those who are truly wealthy, don't get it. That's a fact. Um, I remember back when, um, I was just checking which make sure I got the angle of that wheel right. There's a guy who used to hang out with, well, the people I hung out. He wasn't didn't hang around for long, but basically, you only sort of work these things out after the fact sometimes. In many ways, he was a spoiled rich kid. He didn't fully understand what it was to grow up like a number of us were, like single parent families, had no idea as to yeah, that's not quite straight, you see. So I'm gonna need to do a bit of jiggery pokery. Um, yeah, but his perspectives were just well, actually, maybe not so much. What I'll do. Um, and my father paid for me to go to a private school. I can tell you right now, the perspective of those kids was just, "What the hell, man?" Ah, didn't have satellite TV. Uh, yeah, no idea. No idea. Yeah, look, man, it's, another world for some people, you know? I remember, there's a Scottish guy I used to train with, um, and he explained to me once, and this is something that I'm sure, you'd probably be able to confirm. Said, "Look, um, the reputation that Scots have for being tight isn't so much a question of being tight. He said, up in Scotland, even when the Stuarts were in power, didn't get properly developed, and as such, there's not much there, or the and, he said, "Look, in Glasgow, some parts of that, the, only got running water, like, years after everyone else." And it's like, "Wait, well, different world there." But, yeah, and I also heard well, I view it as an amusing tale. There about Rees Mogg, I believe it was, who I gotta say, for my money, epitomizes chinless wonder, you know? Um, yeah, could you be any more of a dweeb? No, Rees Mogg is a pinnacle, you know? Um, and story around, I believe that somehow I can't remember, it was explained to me, yeah, he had to be gotten the hell out of Dodge because people wanted his guts for guard. I think, yeah, well, that's probably deserved. After all, he's a twat. Now, the blues little choir. Diddly. Now after this, and after I've got those wheels in, we'll have a bit of a looky at the engine, shall we? Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. I only need about that much. Now, I'm gonna have a look now. Just the power of curiosity compels me. Um, hmm, okay. Here we go. I reckon we can get them done today as well. That would be good. Now, let's get the glue started first, shall we? Here we go. That's funny. Yeah, I'll pay that. Tidy work. I remember there was a Billy Connolly sketch. Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? Where he's got these two Scotsmen, or it's a story, or the point rather than a sketch. That's glue's not running just yet. I'm not gonna get the light on. Do I? Do I? Yeah, I reckon I do. Give it a few more cracks. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get the lighter. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Anyway, yeah, the story that Billy Connolly was telling, or I started mentioning that Billy Connolly was telling. He's got these two Scotsmen in uh, Rome. Uh, he figures that they figure that they'll go and check out the Vatican. This they do. Of course, they find a bar, and people want my Scottish accents bad, but try not to be too horrible. And that the bartender, despite being Italian, will have a British accent. We'll leave that there. Anyway, I go to this bar and sidle up, and the bartender comes along. And they, "Oh, give us a couple of pints of your heavy." Bartender said, "Well, we don't really have a heavy, sir." "Oh, what does the Pope think?" Uh, Barman replies, "Well, he does enjoy a creme de menthe from time to time." Replies, "Well, give us a couple of pints of that then." Does that. They slam them down. "Oh, it's not bad. It's like drinking a Minty. Give us a couple of more." Of course, they get hammered on. Billy Connolly, of course, would tell it far, far better. Yeah, the should get that glue going. Um, the whole concept of what mental image, any of that is just fantastic to me. Uh, oh, come on. Really now? What goes on here, Mr. Glue? No, not burning through. So that should be good to go, you would think. I'm squeezing is good. In a worst case scenario, I do have options. Quite a few options, in fact. Yep, not coming out. What the hell, man? Really? All right. We go to options, of which there are many. Now, we'll start. What will we roll with? Um, we'll go with. Here we go. This should get the job done for us. We've got some Mr. Hobby brush on. Oh, there are ways. Oh, Jesus. Almost spilled some coffee there. That would be bad. Yeah. Italy. So what I'll do instead is just brush that there very carefully. There we go. There and there. There we go. There we go. Right, there's that one on. Oh, yeah. It probably, well, that's a possibility and something I should probably explore. Um, in the but probably as far as time factors go on the streams all the time, if you follow me. There's that phrase. If I said to you, "Now is not the time, Cato," would you know what I was referring, what movie I was getting that from? Every time I say, "Now is not the time," that's the line that comes to mind. "Now is not the time, Cato." If not, I'll happily illustrate 'cause it's a cracker, and that one I can tell without ruining the laughter. That is just, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. "Now is not the time, Cato. Now is the Uh, I don't mind Steve Martin, but he's not Peter Sellers, I'm sorry. Reckon I might be well advised. Give me a moment. Is that right? I should have done this beforehand. Easy fix. What I need to do is bore those holes out just a little. Yeah, I've always loved that Cato scene, particularly when on another occasion it shows the next door neighbour calm or trying to be calm, sitting there as the carnage is clearly being let loose next door. That whole concept. It's up there with it's a bam. Were you expecting one? A bam. There we go. I think. There we go. Oh, you're in Victoria. Melbourne. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Adelaide. A small suburb called Martin. With Adelaide. Yeah, you don't want to get too carried away with that, do you? As far as the drinking goes. Let's just give that a bit of a clear out. One thing I will say, I'll give you a bit of a zoom in for this. Give me a moment. I like very much how, I don't know if you can quite see. Yeah, they've got nice tread on the tyre. I think that looks cool. Now, mouthful of coffee. Then, good people, we can get on to the engines. And we will too. Now, I'm just having a bit of a think about tomorrow. I reckon tomorrow we can both decal and do some paint touch-ups, because I'd say in a lot of instances the decals will be nowhere near paint, and if that's the case, it's possible or needed. We'll go bam, 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 bam. Don't mind me. Hi, Stephen. How are you doing? Yes, I am. By car. Now, let us. Actually, as living in Martin, as I do, I have direct access to um, Highway 1, because one of the that's a little bit roads that is immediately nearby is oh, wait a minute. I think this is supposed to be a little more. Right. All right. Yeah, is a road called Portrush Road that is in fact considered part of the National Highway. So there you go. Oh, look, you'd be surprised how fast I can move with my ass on fire, mate. I think that's true of most people. Um, all right. Well, we can let those wheels dry. I'm just going to move that up and out of the way for a moment. Now, engines. Here we go. You might like to see it. I'm not so keen. I like my ass flame free. There we go. Flame free. Ah. Um, uh, yeah, Rob's inflammable ass. Jeez, now here's something you got to say. What the hell, guys? Now, hey, give me a moment. D-Day. I have all the bits and bobs here. I think. Uh, looking. Ah, I know where they are. They are with the B-17 things, I reckon. That's okay. Now, what I'm umming and ahhing about here, by the way. Oop, Well, that's right. I mean, he might have done it, was it 8 or 9 parsecs, but was his ass on fire? These are the questions I have. Now, there's a little disc there that goes right in people, really, you know. All right, let's have a look see at this, and I'll get on to that. Well, in the meantime, let's get these assembled because that only goes on when they go on. Let's get this bit done. So, first port of call, these. I'll do a bit of filing on them, I'd suggest. Now, oh, there they are. Ah, there they are. Might be an idea for me to put this a little tighter first. Now, excuse me, I've got an itchy ear. Ah, there we go. Now, now. Whoops. Did I drop one? No, I did not. Jolly good. Delay. Now, actually, somehow, I wonder how that's quite deep. Just looking at the depth of that. Rubbing. Now, in the meantime, I'll just grab this one. I reckon will do the job for us. There's a bit of roughness here that we should get rid of. There we go. Now, oh, that's convenient. That's well thought out. There's a specific angle they want you to put the rear part of the engine on. Boom. And it actually has a specific shape. Good job. Now, to that end, I just realised I don't have everything here I thought I had. Rubbing. Because there's a little lock nut thing that I should have for the propellers, and I thought I had that out here. That's okay, we can make around these things. Now this goes onto there, so let's get that done anyway. What I might even do, give me a moment, let's get these on first before I start getting ahead of myself on my. Oh, that's a pretty good cut. Now this then goes like that. Yeah, you actually feel it click. That's cool. I like that. Oh, I don't like that. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. This is one thing I gotta say is a big. The 7Ps. Here we go. Oh, excuse me a moment. You're going to get a view of anything but the kit. Come here. There we go. 7Ps. Hit us with it. Oh, yeah, totally. I've heard that one before. Now we'll go with this one. Just remembered that. Hang on. I'm going to try one more time with this because this is my preferred weapon anyway, so to speak. Ah, yes. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Yeah. could have sworn I had those discs. I'm a bit annoyed about that. Now, there are ways around that. We will, indeed, a friend of mine who introduced me to that very phrase that you've just utilised used to trot out the Ways and Means Act, which is to say you find a way of dealing with the situation, which is probably as good an option as I may have, but I'm pretty sure it will be well. So, on its backboard, that's the rear part of the engine. Now, what I'm going to do very quickly after this one on, I'm going to have a very quick gander. I am. Yes, I am. Sorry. At where those little discs there may be. I'll bring them over because it won't be there long. This I know. Moves this to be true. Yeah, what are you guys working on? I know that Panzer is. Yeah, right. Panzer is indeed working on variants. He's got a very funky little number that I saw the other day. That I'll let him talk about. Okay. Just so. Nice. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is, give me a moment. I'll be back at the desk. Just having a quick look at how those wheels on the main wheels are traveling. Answer, well, this is good. Now, here we go. I love the name ferret. Ferrets are pretty interesting creatures, actually. I also know it from the rather tacky reference of taking the ferret for a run, if you know what I'm saying. Now, let's have a quick gander in here. Not there, they're too big. All right, I'm going to get this out of the way. No, that's all B-17 stuff. 118. That would be big. That's one of the things that always freaks me out with the bigger scales is the amount of detail on them and stuff. I mean, I've got some 124 cars coming up, although some of them, the work's pretty much already done, in as much as on one of the Mustang, in fact, both of the Mustang engines I have, and indeed the Lamborghini engine I have. Hello, what do we have here? That's no. And what I mean by that is that, I reckon very possibly in amongst that lot, or because they've got it fully chromed up, and away you go. And if it's fully chromed, why on earth would you do anything to it? You know? Those bigger scales get pretty intense. Aha! Is that what I think it is? We'll see. The sprue doesn't look the right color. This bag here will supply us with our answers. You're doing a GT Falcon. Nice. The barrel, 10.5 inches long. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me, man, we've got a thing on. There we go. I've got lots and lots of car things lined up to do. And most of them are big scale. Rubbin. This is looking a bit rumpty. Well, I've breached one of those P's, I would suggest. There, Panzer, because I have not managed to locate the parts that I, do need actually. Now, I am not going to go on a full search and destroy during a live stream. That's not going to roll. So, what I'll need to do is do that. Well, potentially do it now if I stop the stream. Just having a quick look to see if I'm sure I saw them amongst the stuff. Rob. Annoying. Now, unless, see, yeah, that should be brown sprue. This is actually from the B17, that much I can confirm. Yeah, it is bigger than 5.5 inches. Dear, oh dear. You're a bad man, Panzer. A bad, bad man. That's funny, though. Now, okay. Well, what I can do before I go on my search, which will be after I wind the stream up, I'm not going to do that now, is... Sorry, come here, you. Get these on. Boom. Might as well do that. Still having a bit of a squiz as to whether I can peg. Is it just that I haven't got stuff in the way? No. I need to go on a search and destroy. Never mind. No, I get the reference, man. It's all good in the hood. Jesus. Oh, okay. That was rather unusual. I was worried that it was actually the stem of the. But if you saw something fly off there, that was the part of the sprue. God, went at a hell of a rate. I was worried it was actually the part, one of the parts. I've had that happen on occasion. I think we all have. Okay. Now, can I do this barehanded? Not quite right, I would have thought. There we go. Oh, straight. Boom. Yeah, not quite straight. There we go. That easy. Well, that's how easy it will be. Yeah, that can all happen. I'm down with that. Yeah, thanks for swinging past, man. Yeah, we'll do the live stream. That would be cool. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm not going to be on for much longer because, like I said, I want to go for that search and destroy that I require to do. Oh, look at that. That is so easy. You see, now that's one thing I will say. Whilst I found their wing methodology a bit rumpty, that sweet as. Okay. So, to that end, we shall. Now, this is where I'd prefer to use the needle. So take that out of context of your peril. Because you can be just that little, or in fact, you can be a damn sight more precise. Alright. Look at that long way around. No, that's fine. Why is it whenever you get the glue on, it starts being a prick? Come here, you. Oh! Testing my bloody patience. And the thing is, this is the time when the glue's going to sort of like start not doing its thing because it's been tossed around and I tell you, come here. You are pissing me off. It's official. It should be so easy and get on there. I ask you. I'll probably want to hit that a bit more with some fast drying cement just to consolidate the bind later on. That's annoying, though. Or at least it was annoying to get on. Never mind. I'll get over it. If not, I'm going to have a hell of a time. No, it's putting its fist up my clacker. Oh, putting its fist up my clacker in a manner most heinous. And as I said, it seemed to be so considerate and easy without the glue. Put the glue on, what do you get? Rigid, fist up, bottom. Yeah, we know what goes on there. All right. Now, let's get this one on. There we go. Well, at least that's not bad overall. If we look at them, can I get you right the way to the middle? Not quite. But yeah, the landing gear is generally pretty stable. Looking very nice there. We'll let that dry. As I said, I reckon I'm going to hit that with some fast dry, or hit the connections there with some fast drying glue. Well, yes. If one doesn't protect one's clacker, well, what can one expect? Here's a bit of something I find. The term clacker, more accurately spelled cloaca, but never mind, is Latin for both the drain and the arse. And one of the big architectural achievements I think it was Augustus, was the setting up of the drainage system that was called the Magna Cloaca. Literally, the big arse. Any historical trivia for you. Anyway, I'm going to hit that with some fast drying cement just to get it a bit stronger and more stable. I think mostly they're good. I will find those bits that I am requiring. Yes, I will. And if I can't find them, I will find something to replicate and use in their stead. It won't be that hard. So that we can get, and looking at it, There's still no reason why I can't get onto the deckling tomorrow, because there's no decals that go on the bloody engines. So may as well give that some thought tomorrow, and I will too. So yeah, I reckon that's what will happen tomorrow. I reckon we're going to start deckling, because all the other bits can be done in progress along the way. Boom. All right, that's my plan. Now, things are about to get dark for a moment. Boom, there we go. Now, all righty, that is me done for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's pretty much the drill. Now, time for my wind-up spiel, and feel free to hit that like button anytime you're ready. First-time viewers, we know what I want you to do. Follow, like, or subscribe. It's not rocket science. Other platforms. Track me down as Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Follow, like, subscribe. Boom. Now, tomorrow I'll be back at the same time. Yes, I will. And we will get onto deckling, I reckon. Because as I said, all the other touch-ups and shit can be done along the way, along with the deckling. It'll save some time and bullshit. Man. That way we can get that done, and hopefully onto the B-17. Then I'll knock that off, and then I'll get back onto the Lavochkin. And when that's completed, we'll start a whole new range of projects. Yes, we will. In the meantime, good people, thanks again for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. Hopefully I'll catch you all then. See ya.